Alright, Cancer and everyone, because it's technically an all signs reading, this is Cure for Cancer. I try to do one of these every couple of weeks. It gives me a chance to spot check the soulmate cycle. It's a big week here. It's Cancer week here on Steve's Love Tarot, mostly because of the Cancer full moon, which is coming up on the 6th, which is, well, it's got a lot of energies that are helping it and activating it and all kinds of things. And I'll pull a reading on that. You don't have to worry. I don't know where this reading is going to take us. These Cure for Cancer readings are very special. We pull 5 cards from the bottom, the environmental energy, and 4 cards from the top, and a pre-shuffle. And we clarify the top cards, and we find out how they're behaving within the environmental energies. Cancer's the hotspot of the soulmate cycle, so this is my way of studying it. So if you want to watch, stay tuned. It's for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rise, and Venus, but technically an all signs reading. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless, as with all the Cure for Cancers, and there's a whole playlist, so check them out. Cancer makes up greater than 80% of my channel, pretty much greater than 80% of everybody's channel. Why? Well, most people suffering in it, but it is a good way to look at the cycle, because the cycle is sponsored by Cancerian energy. I've got somebody here getting brave. This is my Page of Wands. She's very brave. She is. I've got somebody here who's changing, well, 4 of Pentacles is fear, holding back. Changing the idea, the notion here in the surface energy and the pre-shuffle of holding back. I've got the Death card here. It represents a transformation. Somebody here doesn't want you to get away, but they're afraid that you might. Okay, it's an easy way to phrase it. That's why I have an Ace of Wands here, bookending the Page of Wands, which keeps blowing out and lighting and blowing out and lighting. Which way is it going? I don't know. Even the universe doesn't know. It's the Hangman. It could go either way. I love it. That's actually really kind of a cool pre-shuffle in a way. Let's do it. Let's shuffle the deck. We're going to pull the environmental energy, 5 cards from the bottom first. Let's see what we get. Let's see what's going on. Give me the soulmate cycle from the angle of Cancer. Cure for Cancer reading, universe. It knows what I mean by that. I've already put it out there. The words are just for you, so you know what I'm pulling on. Let's see where we go. It's going to be a hell of a year around here, I'll tell you what. Let's see. This will determine what reading I do tomorrow. Will it be a Cancer reading, or will it be just whatever the hell the universe wants to say? I don't know. I don't know. This is going to be kind of a determining reading here. We'll see. We'll see where we go. Either way, Cancer readings are all signs anyway. Yeah, this is big. It's the World. And I've been seeing this card a lot lately. It's talking about everybody. Your runner, you, me, we're all operating under new energy right now. Something happened with portal season. Around the 12/12, it activated, and it's fresh, shiny, and new, which represents the year of change, right? 2023. When the energy's shiny and new, you don't behave, you don't behave if you buy a new car the way you did with your old beat up one. We had an old beat up one for a while. You drive that, you don't care if you hit somebody or somebody dings you. When you get a new car, you care. You care if somebody dings you, and you're careful not to hit anybody with it. That's that kind of energy. It's got the whole energy right now. The environmental energy has a new car smell to it. And here's the 10 swords underneath that. There's a reboot waiting to happen here. Somebody knows they fucked up here. And the environment around them is trying to show them that they made a mistake, that they put 10 swords into something they shouldn't have. Now the center card here is the 6 of swords. There's a desire to fix that. The environment's making them see that they messed up. She's out there thinking, right? Now, she doesn't think anybody's around, but the universe is around, right? And she's out there thinking, how do I fix this? There's a desire to fix it. All right, fine. The Sun. The core energy is actually quite happy. There's something that's been illuminated within this person. I have to see the next, the soulmate. The soulmate connection's being highlighted in this energy. It has been. I said this in a recent reading. I don't remember which one, but something happened to these runners in particular, and all of us really. But the runners in particular, the portal season hit them hard. There's no doubt about it. That's the 5th card. I'll show you the 6th card. It's the Queen of Pentacles. It's somebody who knows your value. That's you sitting pretty right there. That's the DF. Just sitting pretty, not chasing, got everything she needs, energy coming up, high vibration, much like the Empress that came up in today's Twin Flame Journey reading that I did earlier. You know, it is just that. It's really highlighting it for this person, a desire to fix it. This whole thing, the environment around them is trying to show them that there's still a chance to fix this, and it also is trying to show them how they fucked up. They're really, with the world bookending the lovers here, they're really feeling this connection and feeling an urge, a strong urge for this, for something real, which implies they don't have it in their life right now. And this is the ideal candidate right here. What's on top? So this is the environmental energy, the air around them, energetic air around them. How are they behaving in it? Let's see. The Hermit. Well, we saw the Hermit. We saw the epic battle between the Hermit and the Devil in yesterday's, what the hell is it, Venus and Aquarius reading, right? Well, there's the Hermit. Okay. It's just an energy of someone sitting there. Okay, fine. Again, I said there's been an illumination. He's illuminated. Yeah, there's the sun. Okay. All right. Good. Activated. Right? Wonder Twin powers activate. Right? There you go. Let's hope your person doesn't take the shape of an asshole. Let's see what's next. 5 Wands. Shape of an asshole. Okay. There you go. 5 Wands. They know all of this. The environmental energy showing them how they fucked up here. There's 10 swords and something that would have made them happy. These are the correlating cards, right? And this is the center card. This is what the energy is encouraging them to do. 6 of Swords. Move things on to calmer waters. Try to fix this. Do something. Somebody's in their head about what they've learned. What's crossing the 5 of Wands? 10 of Cups. Am I fooling? Yeah, there's that energy again. There it is. This, in the angle of Cancer, and it pervades. It just goes out to all other signs, angles, as I call them. It doesn't matter. There's this energy of, they know it, they feel it, they know they fucked up, there's an urge to fix it, but they're wondering if your, or this connection, or you, or it's something. For a lot of you, it's you, is too good to be true. This is my too good to be true combination. Is it too good to be true? Is this person really all that? You know, if it pertains to you, it's someone who's rather bullshittingly getting in their head and going, oh, Cancer, are they really, can they really do all that? Are they really that? Can they be that good? Or if it's the connection, it's, am I really feeling this? Is this real? Is this just infatuation? It's all just nonsense. This is the weakest energy by how I read energy off cards that I can pull. It's nonsense. Deep down, they know you're the 10 of Cups. Okay? But they get in their own way because this means they got to do something. And all of these runners, all throughout this cycle, are fucking lazy. Okay? They all picked up on your energy. They all went on some half-assed spiritual journey kind of a thing, like what I talked about on the DM side, in today's Twin Flame Journey. All my readings are connected. I'm pulling on the same energy. I'm just looking at it from a different angle here, that's all. What's bookending the Hermit? Justice. I love it. I love it. Yeah, you make them very happy. It's balanced energy, justice. That means happiness to us in the 3D. You know, again, this person knows it would be liberating. Absolutely liberating to come in here and try to fix this 10 swords. Okay? And the energy around them is showing them the 10 swords and making them feel this connection. The urge to reach out, the urge to make things right is there, but it's minor arcana. It's up to their free will. And here's free will right here. And here it is. Oh, is this too good to be true? I'm just going to use that phrase. Is this too good to be true? It comes up all the time with this person. Usually when they're close to reaching out. Usually when they're close to at least, well, I'll just see. Why not just say that? Why not just say, well, I'll just see? Why don't I reach out? I mean, I'm like that. You know, I don't sit around and wonder what might happen. If there's something I can do, I do it. Well, I'll just see. You know, I try to stay neutral for outcomes, right? You never know what'll happen. There's plenty of things in my life that I've thought were too good to be true that actually ended up working out pretty good. I guess it was true. Like that. Okay, let's talk to the witches and let's clarify. All right, so there's a chance of communication here. There's a chance. But somebody here is using their free will against them and wondering if you're too good to be true or whatever. It's a way of justifying the fact that they put 10 swords in something they shouldn't have. Again, human nature, worst quirk of human nature, in my opinion, it takes the gold medal. People not willing to admit they were wrong. Okay? People don't like to admit it. They like to find excuses for why, okay, maybe I was wrong, but I did it because of this, and this. You know, that's just excuses. Boiling it down to the least common denominator, you were wrong, motherfucker. And you activated your Wonder Twin powers and took the shape of an asshole. And that's on you. It really is. You should have taken the shape of an eagle or something and flown your ass over and talked to the soulmate. Let's go. Let's see what they're going to do. Hope isn't lost here. This is normal shit. This is temporary. It's a 5. 5s are temporary in the tarot. Okay, let's go. The Hermit. Let's talk to this fool. Let's climb this mountain and go up and sit next to this asshole and have a chat. Okay? You want to do that? I do. Okay, well, let's go. I know it's a long walk up the hill, but we're DFs and we're not lazy. So we'll be all right. We got our boots on and shit. All right? All right, here we go. There's no trees, so if you got to take a piss, everyone's going to see. But that's all right. We're all right with that. Why is the Hermit here? It's a long walk up to the Hermit. This is a lot of shuffling. This better be good, universe. All right? I'm running out of things to tell people. Doesn't look like there's anything to wipe with. So if you have to take number 2, I would go before we start climbing. All right? I don't see any leaves on the ground. All right. Okay. Crossing the Hermit. Round and round we go. The Wheel of Fortune. No, it's just spinning. It's not 180. It's round and round we go. Round and round. Stuck on a 10. 10 is what we are. We're stuck on a 10. Here's a 10. For reasons I've already explained. We're stuck on 10. 10's a dead end. They lead to a new beginning. But if we get stuck on a 10, then we're just on a 10. That's okay. It's just spinning. They are spinning their wheels, taking it literally. They're spinning their wheels. They know damn well it would make them happy to smooth things out with you. Sorry about that. My voice cut out on me. All they're fantasizing about is what's on that picture. Got a piece of. It's a weird day here today, and I've been doing a lot of reading. So, that said, yeah, they're just making excuses here. My God, my voice is going crazy. What's on top? Let's go. The 3 of Wands. Yeah, they want to. While we climb the mountain and we talk to this Hermit, all they're talking about is you. All that Hermit wants to do is yammer on about you and on the boat and the topless buffet and bottomless dancing at night. I mean, honestly, that's it. It's just you. New horizon. You'd be so different. You'd be great. Right? Never had anybody with a tattoo on their shoulder before. It's great. You know, you. Okay. I know that because Justice is here and it's bookending that. Why is the 3 of Wands here? 4 of Swords. So we ask, so why don't you go talk to them? Right? It's nothing. It's a void. Why is the 3 of Wands here? He throws me the 4 of Swords. Why? I'm basically asking, why is he just on the shore then? If he's so excited, he or she, about the topless buffet and bottomless dancing, then why stay there? You can't get bottomless or topless here. You'll get a ticket. Right? You get a ticket. You know, I mean, but yet, so why don't you go talk to them, we say. All you're doing, we climb the mountain, right? And we talk to you, and all you're talking about is this person, this soulmate, this what's on this ship, this new horizon, this new thing, this great tattoo on the arm to bang, you know, all that kind of stuff. So we ask, why don't you go and talk to them? They don't have an answer. There's no reason why it needs to be stuck at 10. There's no reason why it needs to be stuck at 10, and they can't come smooth this out. It's again, the answer is over here because somebody is just using their free will against their own best interests. Why is the 5 of Wands here? Jesus Christ. Okay, so why is the 5 of Wands here? Too much thinking, not enough doing. 7 Pentacles. Yeah, that's it. It's like a super long smoke break. It's dilly-dallying around. I've said it before. I'll say it again. This person knows exactly what they want to do. It's like someone who is making up such flimsy 5 of Wands excuses as again, maybe it's too good to be true, or I got dishes to do first, I'll do the dishes, and then maybe I'll go after that. You don't need to do the dishes. You need to go smooth things out and fix this 10 right here. Get this down to an Ace of Swords, where it's a reconciliation. What's on top? 3 Swords. They're afraid of getting hurt here. That's very clear. Is one of the excuses that's going round and round and round. Well, maybe it's too good to be true, and I'm going to go talk to Cancer, and then I get on the ship, and it's not topless. Well, it is topless, but they're not people I'd like to see topless. Okay, maybe that kind of thing. I have no idea. But it's someone here who's afraid that, again, that maybe it's too good to be true, and I'm going to make an ass out of myself, and I'm going to get hurt. It's also somebody, for some of you, that's hanging on to something. Something here, it's just, they're using it as an excuse. Why is the 3 Swords here? 10 of Cups. Yeah, oh, for fuck's sake. And the 10 of Cups is the crossing card, of course. Again, it's just a loop. It's a feedback loop, around and around and around. It's too good to be true. It's probably shit. They're probably not who they say they are. They're probably not as into me as or whatever. Or maybe I'm not into them. Or maybe you don't get 3 of Swords without a lot of love. The universe is showing me that they're wrong, that it's all just a bunch of nonsense. Okay, maybe, but they're thinking maybe it's just a bunch of fairyland. It's just saying the same thing. It's 10 Cups. 10 Cups crossing 5 Wands with 3 Swords on top of it. Why is the 3 Swords here on top of 5 Wands? 10 Cups. Round and round and round. Alright, it's going to vary for all of you what it is, but pretty much it's a prevailing energy of the excuse for not coming, for the Hermit not going down the hill, even though you're all they're thinking about, you're all they're talking about when we talk to them, is that it's too good to be true. It could be too good to be true. Either you, the situation, or both. Why is the 10 of Cups here? It's a common thing. We talk ourselves out of things. Job, you're nervous about the interview. You're like, well, this sounds too good to be true anyway. I'll just skip it. You know. Sure, tell yourself that. Make yourself feel better, but you'll never know unless you go find out. You know, whole world needs to grow a pair. Who cares? If it is too good to be true and you're wrong, then fine. You know, you learn that lesson. This person's going to sit around and keep daydreaming about you. Oh, they're daydreaming about what's on that ship. You're on that ship. They are. The 10 of Cups tells me that. They're not going to come out of daydreams until they get past this, not caring about whether or not they get hurt, or not caring about whether or not it's too good to be true. Why is this 10 of Cups here? I'm going to talk about this 10 of Cups right now. Why is this here? Before I lose my voice completely. We did too much singing over the holidays. You get the guitar, you sit around and you do the songs and stuff like, no microphones, of course, so it's all just yell singing. 10 of Cups crossed by the Judgment card. Fuck. God, source, the universe, all they want. They hope at the same time. Oh God, I love this. I just let me savor this energy for a moment, because this is a person where if I was standing next to them, I would smack them silly. I really would. I'd be like, are you fucking kidding me? Okay, now I've got that out of my system. I'll tell you what the energy is. Over here, remember the 10 of Cups was crossing here. The 10 of Cups is why the 3 of Swords is here. I pull on the 10 of Cups, I get Judgment. All around and round and round. It's too good to be true. Maybe I'll get hurt. Maybe it's all just a bunch of fairyland bullshit. Oh, but I want it. It does make me happy. Boy, wouldn't it be great if it was good? If it was all real? I would love to try again. So there's this pull. It's like the chariot with 2 horses pulling in different directions. An out of control chariot. Ripping the chariot to shreds. Nothing happens here. Nobody goes anywhere, because the force of I'd love a second chance and what if it's too good to be true are equal and opposing. Smack. What the fuck? What's on top? I always swear at your person. I know, I'm sorry. It costs me dearly in ad revenue. I won't make a nickel off this video because I said fuck 9 times, but I don't care. 10 wands on top of it. The urge to go strong, to go towards you is incredibly strong. It's pulling this is equal strength to this. Okay? Oh, but it's too good to be true. Oh, but this is about to break. This breaks to that Ace of Wands from the pre-shuffle. Why is there 10 of Wands here? Another 10 that needs to break. We're stuck at 10. 10, 10. Wheel of Fortune, 10. 5 of Wands. Feedback loop. Again, proving my point. Proving the validity of this whole reading is the 5 of Wands, which is crossed by the 10 of Cups, which in turn has a 3 of Swords on top of it, which is there because of the 10 of Cups. And the 5 of Wands is here on top of 10 Cups, which is causing a burden. So this is all of this is driving your person batshit catawampus. Oh, but it's too good to be true. What if they're not who they say they are? What if this connection hurts me? What if I go and I make a fool of myself? Oh, but I'd love a second chance with judgment here. I would love it. The environmental energy is urging this person to go and try to smooth things out. This is saying what I've already said. The world, the new energy is highlighting the soulmate connection, urging them to fix this and showing them how they screwed it up. It's the same thing here, yet they keep doing it. Justice, final outcome. At the end of the day, they want this. Okay? And this is just unreal. There's justice for somebody. Could be you. Could be, maybe it's justice for me. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I clarify justice. Justice for me right now would be to clarify justice and drop dead here on video. So I don't have to see this energy anymore. This is frustrating to me. This is someone who just, where they're so intelligent, I can tell. They're not a stupid person. They're reflecting as a hermit. And yet they're behaving like a fucking moron. I mean, it's unreal. This is nonsense. Go find out what will happen. Don't sit around in 5 wands and create dragons in your head, right? Making dragons out of sparrows is what's going on here. All right. Let's go. Justice. Why is it here? If you hear a thump, it means I got my wish. Why is justice here? Let's see where we go. Why is it here? I said, you know, they want to. The final outcome is, again, I can't say it's communication here, but I could say that hermit knows he wants to go on that ship. Yet he's doing nothing about it for reasons I've explained. Crossing justice is the universe saying with the Knight of Cups, the environmental energy is urging them to call you up, to come see you, to bring you a cup, to apologize, to try to smooth things out. That's the environmental energy specifically around justice, which ties directly to exactly what I was just talking about and what I just showed you. Yeah, it would make them happy to do this, but they can't get out of their head. There's some sort of past pain that's causing them to behave this way. There's some sort of quirk of nature within them. There's some sort of insecurity within them. There's something. They're so afraid of making a fool of themselves here. Or they got it wrong, or you're too good. They're just making excuses. But the environmental energy, go, you'll be happy, it'll be fine. Okay. What's on top? Page of Pentacles. They're afraid. It's my page who's afraid of every word they're going to say. Nervous. They're nervous. Oh, so what if you're nervous? We only get nervous when we have expectations for outcomes. We do not get, it is God's honest truth. Spoken as an energy reader, I will tell you, if you're a person who gets nervous a lot, right? You get nervous because of expectations for outcomes, not because of events. The thought of bungee jumping sounds fun to me. The actual concept of being able to fly for a moment, you know, even if it's a fall, or skydiving, something like that sounds fun. We get nervous because we start thinking about the thud that could hit the ground if the bungee breaks or the parachute doesn't open. We get nervous because it might kill us. It's an extreme example, but it's proof of the energy. We get nervous because of the expectation for the outcome, putting any expectation, plus or minus, on it, or both, worse. Your person is putting both on it. They're both nervous because they might get hurt. They're nervous because they want a second chance, which then feedbacks back to the Three of Swords, which is, I might have this wrong, or they might not be too good to be true, or whatever. They're doing both. They got an expectation in the positive direction and the negative direction. It's two horses on the chariot pulling in opposite directions. The net result is they're nervous about it. If you don't have expectations for the outcome, skydiving or bungee jumping is a cakewalk. Your main fear is that the damn bungee's going to break. That's it. If you absolutely knew that it wouldn't, you'd do it without a thought. And the way to know that and there's no way to really predict that, but you don't have expectations for the outcome. That's where all nervousness comes from, whether it's a job interview, a bungee jump, or coming to talk to someone you really care about. And this Three of Swords on the negative side, you might be too good to be true, I might get hurt, I might make an ass of myself, is proof of how much love is here. This card is, in the laws of physics apply, equal and opposite reaction. Three Swords here means that, again, there's a lot of love here. Jesus Christ. Nervous. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? Seven of Swords. Because of everything I just told you. It's my bullshit artist. It's my excuses. It's my sneaky deaky card. Sneaking away. It's lies. It's nonsense we tell ourselves. It's deception. However you want to read it. It's everything I just said. We get nervous. The card of someone being nervous is because of this. Because they've got themselves in this feedback loop, combining two horses pulling in different directions. I want it, but I don't. What if it's too good to be true, but I do and I don't? Just shut up and jump out the damn plane. Okay? You know, whatever. The good news is when you jump out of a plane, if you do die, you'll die quick. You know, try to look at it that way. Try to take a positive attitude. You're not going to live very, it's going to be a thud. You won't remember a thing. You'll pass out before you actually hit the ground anyway, going too fast. That said, at the end of the day here, they need to take a chance. We're not talking about skydiving here, but we are talking about something that this person fears as much as most people fear that. It's really strange, the amount of nonsense that this has swirled up has created a mild devil energy all its own. And all they want to do, if I take this away, because this is just why they're nervous, all they want to do is talk to you. You make them happy. It would make them very happy to get a second chance with you, but you never know with the way this person's behaving, and this is what's going on. If they're using their free will, and it's for reasons I've already explained. And it ties directly to the environmental energy. They're getting in the way of the environmental energy, which is a smooth flow toward this at the end of the day. Unfucking real. Unfucking real. I'm telling you, whatever reading I pull tomorrow is going to be fucking spectacular based on what I'm seeing here. And that full moon reading I'm going to pull later in the week, Thursday or Friday, it's going to be off the chain. I'm telling you. Okay. Let's go back to the light seers, and let's have the universe tell us anything else it wants to tell us. Is there anything else you want to tell my viewers, the cancerians mostly, before we go? 3 cards from the bottom and a crossing card. What else do you want to say here, universe? Because I'm done. I want to smack this. This is silly. The only thing keeping you two apart is this asshole. And I could take him. I'll tell you what, he don't look, nah, man, I totally take that guy. So could you, all right? It's a mild energy of the Seven of Swords. That's what I mean by that. It's nonsense. It's all, I got 2 5 of Wands here. Creating the 2 5 of Wands, the one over here on top of this 10 of Cups, and the one over here, right here, the 5 of Wands here, and the 5 of Wands here under this 10 of Cups, create this 10 of Wands. You can see how this whole reading ties together. You can see why your person's frustrating. Both the urge to want something with you and the fear that that they're going to get hurt or it's too good to be true, net create this 10 of Wands, which is here because of the Five of Wands. So I'm showing you, I'm giving you transparency into how the energy flows. It really is. In case you're wondering, I know some people in math challenge, 5 plus 5 is 10. Okay? It's unreal. I've watched this reading a few times. I've explained it perfectly. I've shown you why here. And this plays out perfectly. All right. It is what it is. Oh my God. All right, universe. What do you want to say here from the bottom of the deck? Ace of Wands. Cards from the pre-shuffle, 2 of them anyway. And the Hangman and the 3 of Pentacles. All of this is causing an environmental storm. All this not doing anything, net, standing still for reasons I've explained. Expectations for the outcome on both the positive and the negative, pulling in 2 different directions, creating a nervousness, even though it's what they want, is causing, all this Hangman is causing a tower in the environmental energy. A massive fucking tower. Enough to blow the nuts clean off a squirrel. Right there. That poor little guy. It is. It's a tower crossing the Hangman. If they keep this up, they're going to have a fucking nervous breakdown. I already said they're going batshit crazy. And I have to swim in this energy to pull these readings. And I myself am going batshit crazy. This person, as I have told you a lot in recent readings, wants nothing more than to talk to you and open up to you. And yeah, you might say, well, why don't I just reach out to him, Steve? Well, I'll tell you why you shouldn't. Because this, right here. You want to reach out to a skeptic? I mean, this basically is skepticism. You can't get through to a skeptic. It's like somebody caught in a conspiracy theory energy. You can't get through to them. You're not going to change their mind. They're caught in an energy. There's an energy, a little vortex storm of energy that causes somebody to be in conspiracy theory energy. And even if the thing that they're worried about happens, they'll say, well, then the government made that happen. You know, so the conspiracy theory energy, you can't please them. There's no way. There's no way out. So you can go ahead and reach out to this person if you want, but what you're reaching out to a skeptic. And that's a problem. And all of it's going to come crashing down on their head, and they'll eventually reach out to you, is what this is saying. They will. It's just what the 3 of Pentacles is saying. This will crash down. This will bite them in the ass, this energy. Because, and I'll tell you why, because unlike most conspiracy theory people, they're a hermit in the soul. They're an old soul. Powerful energy here. It will win. The old soul will win in the end. But at the end of the day here, this person is causing themselves a goddamn nervous breakdown because all they want, no matter how much they lie to themselves and try to run away from it, justice is a powerful card here. And the environmental energy is urging them to fix this and highlighting this connection. It's maddening. It's maddening for me to read this energy. I'm going crazy just reading this energy. I mean, it's unreal. I have threatened to smack your person, light them on fire. It's crazy. I even asked the universe for clarity cards here on justice in the hopes I would drop dead and not have to stay in this energy anymore. I mean, it's crazy. This is batshit crazy shit. And underneath this is all happening. All of it is happening because someone activated their Wonder Twin powers and took the shape of an asshole. There he is. Fueling the Tower card, the King of Wands. That fucking fire energy that keeps showing up and it pervades the DM side of this fucking cycle, this soulmate cycle. It's unreal. It's this stubborn energy. It's this gotta have it their way Burger King kind of bullshit. It is just ego, and only people who have an ego problem, right, or an image to keep up or something, or low self-esteem that they puff themselves up with ego, are worried about outcomes, are worried that they got it wrong. Be confident people. Don't assume they got it right. Don't assume they got it wrong. They go in and find out. And whatever it is, they learn something from it. That's who your person has the potential to be. That's what's happening here with the Hermit. We went up and talked to the Hermit. We hiked up a hill with no leaves to wipe our ass with, and it was a long trip. It was a pretty embarrassing trip. I will point that out. A few of you, I don't think you'll forget that walk. But right here, I know I won't. But when we talked to this hermit, all they talked about was you, the soulmate connection. Oh, I love this. Yeah, I dream about him all the time. Right? This is an old soul, yet they do nothing about it. That's causing this. And that behavior, that doing nothing about it, is because of this energy right here. Right? And it's causing a tower, which causes a complete teardown. It rips this guy right out of the hangman tree. But they got to get out of this. They got to stop this nonsense, wondering if you're too good to be true, or this connection's too good to be true, or if they got it wrong. Dwelling on what ifs will drive you crazy. That's a lesson I hope you take away from this reading. Don't. Have no expectations for outcomes whatsoever. Go find out. Is it good? Is it bad? If it's bad, you deal with it. If it's good, you fine. You know, you can learn something from both. Frankly, I like it when things go wrong. I learn more. For me, it's all about learning. I try to learn something new every day. What I learned today is I shouldn't have done a cure for cancer read. This pisses me off because I know this person wants to reach out. I do. Anyway, we'll see what reading I pull tomorrow. It might be a cancer reading, or I might just poll the universe. I don't know. We'll see. But this is unreal. I am sorry you haven't heard how this person feels yet. For those of you that haven't. I am very sorry. But it's going to fall on their head. It's not your fault. It's this nonsense. You know, and the universe is saying it is nonsense. You are who you say you are. Right? This connection is what you feel it is. Because the Five of Wands tells us that. Because that's always nonsense, right? All right. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful, or at least entertaining. You know I get very animated in certain signs and certain energies, and I just go off. I have set this person on fire in my mind 3 times already. Okay, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. Good luck.